Hey Scorpio, Ali from Indigo Ascension. Welcome to your weekly quick read for the week beginning October the 26th. Now, if you don't follow the Facebook page, please do, where I go into more detail about the cosmic energies that are influencing us all, and more importantly, how best to harness them as an empowered empath, okay? The cosmic energies do get more and more complex as we edge closer to December, all of which are preparing us for next year's energies, of course. All right, on the 31st, we activate a rare blue moon energy with the full moon in Taurus, the second full moon of the month, because of its conjunction to Uranus and the other placements that are going on. The collective energies at play because of the cosmos and the planetary alignments is going to be confusion, conflict, rebellion. We're going to notice this uprise, okay? This deeper desire to really balance what I want with what I need, feeling the confliction that happens with that. This rising energy that has been activated by Scorpio, Mercury retrograding in Scorpio and Mars retrograding in Aries. We're going to be seeing that come out in real time, in the collective, in others, in ourselves. Forewarned is always forearmed, and simply being consciously aware of how we are collectively influenced is everything, okay? So check out Facebook, all right? Let's have a look. I want to take a look at and see what might be going on for you guys, what this is in relation to, this energy, what it means for you. And I also want to take a look at how the old version of self may have processed this challenge, this opportunity, and contrastly, look at how higher self would like you to perhaps look at things or process things, all right, which can often be very, very different, yeah, because this blue moon energy is all about that. Once in a blue moon, we can do things differently to truly experience transformation and change. All right, my love, let's have a look. Hope my doggo doesn't bark. Radar, come here, come back. There's a delivery van out front. Underneath the deck, everyone's getting this queen, not everyone, but like a good handful of you. Guys, empaths, Scorpio, this is all about embracing that, you know what? No one crosses my line, okay? This is about speaking truth, strong mental clarity. Sometimes we have to draw lines in the sand with self. This is about not letting boundaries be crossed, okay? The time I told myself I would never do that again, not crossing my own boundaries. And yes, just as important, not letting anyone else cross our boundaries. No one messes with her. The Queen of Swords energy underneath all of this for you is about strong clarity, strong knowing of self, confidence, knowing that I can't ultimately be manipulated by external and outside forces, others or otherwise. Alrighty, what's going on for you guys? A perception shift. This is huge. This is almost like a forced perception shift, okay? Maybe you literally have experienced cognitive dissonance in the realms of past beliefs that ultimately hold you back from meeting the future version of yourself. This expanded version of where you want to take your life to. Take it however it resonates, my lovely Scorp. You have clarity, you have surety, you have put boundaries down. You've taken a step back and seen things from a higher view, which is almost also very empowering. Look what is underneath the Queen of Swords. There's a new cup of love on offer, a new way to experience our emotions, Scorp, a new way to allow love into our lives, a new way in which to give love, okay? Take it however it resonates. I feel like the last 1, 2, 3 months have been significant. See all these moon cycles, full and new moon cycles? The last 3 months have been significant as far as you guys recalibrating the emotional body based on what you know to be true of how you experience love and how you want to experience it in the future, or how you've always known it can possibly be experienced. Maybe loss and grief were getting in the way on some level, and I get it. Emotional cords exist, you know, we see it in our work as energy healers, we see it in our life as the very human beings that we are. Loss and grief can really affect the way in which we do or do not allow new love in, okay? There was something here that you were holding on to way too tightly, a belief, a rigid idea, something that didn't quite work out, okay? That was stopping you from really inviting this cup of love in, and it can certainly be our relationship to self, which is very much a mirror mirrored by the relationship we have with others. Alrighty, so in the past, the Hangman, this step back, this higher view, helped you see things in a whole new way. It might be in the relation, it might be in the, sorry. I love how everything flows. It just like blah, blah, I'm talking ahead, but yet the card, and then I take it out. It might be in relation to a new relationship, and at any rate, a new way in which to experience heart space connectivity. And that always begins with self. The Two of Cups in the tarot deck definitely represents a new relationship, Scorp. It also represents equal reciprocity, harmonic resonance. My heart sees your heart and honors your heart as yours does mine. You know, we are emotionally compatible. We have the same feelings, emotional resonance. But this is also, like, this is my personal experience of this card. I always see this as something that happens inside of me first before I can experience it outside of me, yeah? There's something here you have balanced in the realms of love, this equal giving and taking. You know, sometimes as empaths, we can fall into roles where I feel like I've got to be more giving and allow people to not give as much, or that's just how it is. And whatever the case may be, take it however it resonates. What this situation means for you. I see you've been very practical. You've been in your head. You've been dotting your I's, crossing your T's. But is that what love wants? Is that the language of heart? We can be very assessment orientated in many ways. We can be nitpicking in details under the energy of the Seven of Coins. But when we step back and take a higher view, remember that's the wisdom that was offered here, so that you can get honest with yourself and put some boundary lines down where boundary lines needed to be put down, so that you could get clear, as is the energy of the Queen of Swords, because this whole thing was about this invitation to new love, a new way to experience love, a refresh of the emotional body. Maybe something didn't look like the 10 of Coins. It didn't quite get to the 10 of Coins in the past, and I'm only at the 7 of Coins, and I'm holding back on some level. Take it however it resonates. The 7 is certainly not the 10, but it's not very far away. Be practical in your assessments about genuinely what is wanted and needing balanced here, okay? The old version of you may have stepped into this role where you've identified with your career, your money, practical ways in which, because the invitation, guys, is to really completely change perception, beliefs, thoughts around love and the emotional body, and more importantly, emotional connectivity. What is my love language? What are my blocks to love? What did I learn as a child? And when it comes to attachment, whatever the case may be, these are the themes we're all in at the moment too. And I've been sharing mirrored content on Facebook, okay? So please go and have a look on Facebook to help those out there in the collective about what they might possibly be transmuting and processing. I see here love always had to be very practical on some level. You played a certain role, it meant this, there was a tick and flick, okay? I'm not like, maybe because as a Scorpio you guys don't want to go too much to the depths. You didn't think someone could meet you there. That's what I've just heard. There's an equal here, love. There's an emotional equal that sees your heart. And maybe you only allowed yourself to experience love with another, your emotions with another, in very practical ways. There's a deeper invitation here is what I'm seeing. So the old version of you would have been this Queen of Pentacles energy, and there's nothing wrong with her, goodness me. She has got a lot to offer and then some, okay? She will not only financially match her other half, but she will also be that nurturer, the giver, whatever the case may be. I feel like there's a reset and refresh because there's your higher self is wanting you to go into your heart. You can't make this stuff up. Look, it all just aligns and syncs. The Queen of Cups is all about heart space. She is your highest embodiment. Maybe life and its circumstances, maybe emotional loss and grief from the past, control tendencies, because in order to feel safe, Scorpio, we need to activate that controlling, that holding on energy on some level. You know, whether you had to fend for self because of loss, because of grief, whether beliefs and perceptions were shaped because of past experiences, you had to be her. There's nothing wrong with being her, but there was something here not activating on deeper levels. And as much as she on the surface is about heart, okay, underneath you are wanting to deeply connect to this Queen of Cups energy, because she is who you are at your core. And I could certainly be connecting into a Scorpio that has a sun sign in Scorpio and a rising sign that is an earth sign, okay? And being that very much that personality you show the world and you don't allow someone deeper in. I love it, Scorp. Look how many women are involved, meanwhile. There's so many dynamics and multi-dimensional aspects to who you are. The woman that knows how to stand her ground. Maybe you've recently done that after always being the provider, always being the understanding one, being very practical in your giving, whatever, and having to fend for self. Not fend for self. You know, the Queen of Coins, she's not just the nurturer, she's the breadwinner. She's the woman you go to that has everything and can pretty much do anything. All right, she runs a business, runs a home. Like maybe in the recent past you had to activate your Queen of Swords energy, Scorp, to put some boundary lines down, to communicate in a whole new way, to get clear in your mind about the beliefs that had to go, that ultimately kept you trapped in this very practical, safe, an essence you have mastered. Yeah, maybe that was mastered because you had to, because of loss. But here you are invited to step into your heart, to your core. You are the Queen of Cups underneath it all. It's time for her to shine. I've gone 11 minutes on this reading. I'm going to quickly pull a unicorn card for you. These three queens. The version of you as a mother, the version of you as a teenage girl or with your girlfriends, the version of you as a lover. They're all three very different people. Okay? Don't confuse the two. Partnership. Activate the lover, all right? That's what this is, Scorpio. Teamwork will give you a better result. Share your heart, share your life with another. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. Hope you got something from that, my friend. It is an extremely long, quick read this week. If you wanted a personal reading, by all means, head on above to the shop link where you can book one online. Until next time, step into your heart, Scorpio. Let us see you're beautiful, okay? I've got goosebumps. Next time, have a good week.